What's up, guys? Drone Worship in your face, and as you can see here, I have this new Nano quad. This comes to you courtesy of Banggood, and this actually has been one of my favorite Nano quads to fly so far. Very ergonomic design. It's about the size of a CD player, if you guys remember those, or it's technically roughly about the size of a CD. But it fits in your pocket, most pockets, pretty darn easily. It takes 4 AAA batteries. This thing was designed to have some fun. Now, it's not very aggressive, I can tell you that. It's not meant to be a very aggressive flyer. It only has 2 rates, which is beginner and then expert. But it's definitely a lot of fun. Everything here is labeled, which makes it very, very simple to use for anybody that picks this up. And I happen to love this thing so far. So I will tell you this, what I found is that when you're taking video footage with it, because this does have a little 2 megapixel 720p camera, takes an SD card, micro SD card, is that you have to fly kind of high to get decent footage, which you'll see. The footage I took was not very wonderful, but that just tells me that when you're flying this, you need to take it a little higher. Now, I don't think the range on this is very extensive, probably 25 to 30 feet maybe. Good little selfie drone if you wanted to have one of those on hand. But let's go ahead and get into the flight here. So like I said, everything is very much labeled on here. Click this one. We're going to show you how this works here. Let me pop this open. So your joysticks come inside of here when you first set it up. So you can remove your joysticks, pull them out of each corner. Fast, take out the quad. While we have this out, I'm going to point something out. So this has a charge port right here, which does 2 things, which is very awesome. The first thing that it does is obviously it charges it in the field wherever you're at, which I would not suggest doing unless you have rechargeable batteries in here. Otherwise, you'll start burning through batteries pretty quick. But so rechargeables is definitely a plus for this quad. But when you insert this into it, it holds the quad into place, and it seems very stiff and sturdy like that. So while jumble around your pocket, it's not going to be bumping against things or moving around inside of here. So that is a very nice feature. I'm glad they thought that through. So, all right, let's go ahead and put my, close this, put the caps on real quick, and put the joysticks in. We'll talk about this a little bit more. So you have all your basic, these are your throttle trims on this side. To start a photo, just click once while you're airborne. To start a video, hold it down until it starts beeping. The transmitter will continue beeping as if it were in headless mode. Your headless mode trim button is also over here where it says trim. If you hold that down, it'll go into headless mode. Let's see, and then you have all your basic motion trims here for pitch and roll. And that's about the gist of it. So for flips, you'd click this down like it was a button and then choose your directional path. So let's get this thing in the air and see what we think here. Try to show you guys the best of my ability here. Oh, set her down right there. Go ahead and hold the button down and turn on the transmitter. Up and down once to bind. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and start a video right off the bat here. So we're just going to hold this down. And now it's taking a video. I have the micro SD card on the bottom of the bird itself. So let's take off in beginner rates here. We'll buzz around a little bit. Just using yaw, that's it. Just pushing forward and using yaw. Nice little clean turns. You want to kind of go slow if you're taking video footage. Another nice little turn there. Go ahead and turn it back around. There we go. And that's full pitch forward when it's in beginner, so not very fast. Nice little smooth flyer for taking video footage. Go ahead and turn it around here. Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and hold it right there if I can for 1 sec. We're going to stop that recording. Beautiful. I'm going to take it up just a little bit higher. We're going to bring it in here. Take it this way just a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and snap a photo. Oops. It's hard to get a photo while you're trying to use the throttle, so get it about set where you want. Try to be quick. Picture. There's 1. Picture. There's 2. So we'll see how those came out. All right. Let's bump the rates up here a little bit. All right. Now we're in expert rates. I'm going to give her full throttle and take her out. Little zippier. Not much, but a little zippier. Easy to fly still. Very easy to fly. This is a very stable Nano quad. Great for just cruising around. Now let's turn it around here. And I'm going to land it real quick because I noticed one of my caps popped off here. And that was probably my fault. Let's put that cap back on there. It'll probably fly a little better. There we go. All right, rates level 2 still. Get her back in the air here. There we go. All right, let's bring her in here. We'll try some flips before the wind starts picking up like it is right now. It's getting a little windy out here. Let's try a front flip, see how that does. Try to bring it in nice and close. Front flip, beautiful. It has a little hard time recovering, just so you guys are aware. It does take a second to recover. Back flip, there we go. Oh, oh, recover, recover. We're gonna go right flip, beautiful. Left flip, excellent. So the flips work great. When you're going front flip or back flip, that's when you're gonna start having it's gonna fall a little bit during the flips. So back flip, but if you give it full throttle while it's going into the flip, it stays very tight. So let's put this thing here in headless mode. Headless mode is active, so now no matter what way I yaw forward, it's still going to be forward. Backwards is going to be backwards. I'll stay under heavy yaw here. I'll try to keep it close. So yaw works great. All right, let's straighten her out. Take it out of headless mode. Headless mode works perfect. I think I got her pretty much in a good little hover. Take off headless mode. And let's just fly it and see how long the battery lasts for. I'm gonna keep it in rates level 3 so you guys have an idea. Like I said, it is fighting some wind out here today. It's definitely got a good little breeze to fight. You can see when it gets into the wind, it really picks up the speed a little bit. A decent range, hitting that guy's driveway over there with no issues. Take it out there. Oop, oop. Okay, so I had my first drop off. So it looks like range is about 25 feet, 30 feet, as I suspected. Not very far. We'll just keep flying her till she dies. Ooh, very windy out here. Still seems to be pushing forward. It's doing just fine. I'm getting about 5 or 6 mile an hour gusts right now. It's still able to push through it. No battery lights yet. That's always a good thing. So when the battery starts getting low and it starts going into LVC, you will notice the back LEDs blinking. That tells you that you're getting low on battery power. It's handling the wind just fine, surprisingly. Still no blinking yet. Let's take her out some more. And that is in rates level 2. That is expert rates. So like I said, not a very zippy little thing, but definitely a great little selfie quad. And there's the battery lights. I could tell it was having a hard time pushing into the wind. So let's just see how long it flies for. I'm going to try to keep it in one spot here and we'll just see how long it flies for. It's getting blown around a little bit. Look at the wind push it. Ooh. Come on. That's it. That's it. Not a bad little flight time. Look at the wind up there. It was getting blown around, but it handled the wind pretty darn well. Let's go ahead and shut this off. There we go. We'll turn this off. So I'm quite impressed by this, to be honest with you. It's very ergonomic, very nice little setup, perfect for your pockets. So when you're done, just pop open the case, pull your joysticks off. Oops, I'll have to grab that one in a sec. That one was on there pretty darn good. We'll grab her in a sec. But yeah, make sure to be careful when you're pulling them out, guys, so they don't go flying. But look at that. It's a good little setup. Click, done. So there you go. I've got her locked into place now. Oop, got a little grass around the things. So what do you guys think, man? I think it's pretty sweet. Does a good job. You turn it on right now while it's plugged in. There you go. Blinking green and red, telling you it's charging. When it's done charging, it should just go red and then turn off. But pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. I like it. I'm happy with it. I'm very surprised by how it functions. It's a very good little quad, man. So, This once again comes to you courtesy of Banggood. This is the E60 Nano drone. And I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you have any questions or comments, put them below. I will put the purchase link in the description for you. And this is Drone Worship. I'm out. I'm going to try to avoid this storm. Tootaroo!